tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Homage to the Blessed One, Worthy One, the fully enlightened Buddha. Dear friends in Dhamma, yet again we are meeting to discuss and analyze, also to understand the meaning of Samma Ditti, the right understanding. We have been discussing Samma Ditti Sutta of Majjhima Nikaya several occasions, and we are going to the another episode of Samma Ditti in this Dhamma discussion, in this Dhamma explanation. So Samma Ditti was explained by the most venerable Sariputta Thero, the chief disciple of Buddha, to the group of monks. And when they were explained one way of Samma Ditti, again this group of monks asked another question. Venerable Sir, can you explain more detail in another way this Samma Ditti? So today we have covered 3 sections of Samma Ditti. We are covering today the 4th section of the Samma Ditti. Samma Ditti is explained by the Sariputta Thero. Yatoko avaso arya savako jara maranancha pajanati. If noble disciple knows the decaying of the body, and also he knows the end of the body or the death of the body, and also the arising of decay and the cause of decay and the end of the decay, and also arising and the passing away of death and the way leading to the cessation of death. So, dear friends, in our day-to-day life, we experience in many occasions the changes happening inside our mind, inside our body. The moment we are born to this world as a little baby, every day, every second, every hour, every day, every week, we are continuously, incessantly changing. But the earlier part of our life, we consider it is as the growth, when the children are born, when they are having teeth, and when they are getting taller, when they are getting stronger, when they are getting bigger. We think that is the growth of the child, and the parents are very happy, very satisfied when their children are growing very healthy, very happy. They are very proud of them. But in actual fact, in reality, if you analyze, what is this growth actually? This growth is the start of the decay. So Buddha said in Saccavibhanga Sutta, the decaying of the body. So what will happen? We have this black hair. This black hair gradually become gray hair or white hair. And we have this beautiful skin, and gradually it's become to wrinkled, and the pleasantness of the skin may disappear. The colorfulness, the brightness, they will change. And your beautiful teeth may have decaying and may have some corrosion or some wear and tear, and gradually they may fall down. With regard to other organs such as ear, such as our nose as well as our eyes, the ability to see may depreciate, may get less and less as we get older. And also ability to taste things, maybe also ability to digest things also may get less and less. And also ability to hear sounds may also get deteriorated. You might not be able to hear as before. So this is called Indriya Paripaka, the maturity or maturation or growth of our organs in the body. It is a natural process, and no God, no prayer, no Brahma or any other religious teaching can stop this. This is a nature. This is a natural phenomena of this whole universe. Yankinchi samudaya dhammang sabbhantang nirodhan. Whatever that is arising due to causes and effects, also it has the nature, it has the ability, or it has this quality of change, and this will change sometimes from good one to bad ones, bad one to good ones. So this is a continuous, unstoppable process in this samsaric journey. Nobody can stop this change. So Buddha explained in Arya Pariyeshana Sutta, when he was a bodhisattva, as a Buddha aspirant, the person who is searching the truth, he said, since I am liable to old age, since I am liable to sickness, but I always search things that is liable to change, things that is liable to get sick, things that is liable to get old. I always search them. I always look for them. If we take also what we call our beloved ones, what we call our treasure, what we call our wealth, if you look at them, they are also this nature. Let's say we have children, let's say we have relatives, we have partners, let's say we have maybe lovers, whatever. All these attachments, all these connections, all these relationships, we enjoy them, we like them, we are infatuated with them, we are so obsessed, we are so fascinated about them. But if you go deep into these relationships, these people, what we can see is the growth, what we can see is the maturation, what we can see actually is the final result, is the decaying of their bodies, their minds. So, but we are happy when they are young, when they are beautiful, when they are nice, we are very happy. We are so attached, we are so obsessed with these things, but when the changes come, we don't like it. So I am not telling, I am not insisting you that you should forget your relationship, you should not love your beloved sons and daughters, you should not take care of these people. Actually, in fact, Buddha said these relationships in the Singalovada Sutta, they are really important, really very, that matters to our life. But if you can develop this penetrative wisdom, if you can develop this penetrative insight that these people who are dear to me, loving, very close to me, who are very lovable to me, and who appreciate me, are liable to change, subject to decay, subject to, it's okay, we will associate them, we will treat them well, we will care for them, but the underground reality, the reality behind them is the nature of decay. No matter how strong, no matter how powerful, no matter how much energy and how much wealth, how much power you have, you cannot stop, you cannot end, you cannot terminate these changes in our body, changes in our beloved one's body and mind. It is unstoppable. Therefore, we need to reflect, we need to deeply concern, we need to have a more meditative outlook towards who we are associated. Then we will not be in a way disappointed when the changes happen. Secondly, this will develop more deeper levels of understanding the reality, the nature, true nature of our life. Have you seen grasshoppers? Have you seen little insects? These insects and also grasshoppers, they really fond of the lights, especially let's say we have burn coconut oil lamp outside. Let's say some grasshoppers around them, and they think, oh, very beautiful, this light is so bright, so nice, I should go and touch it, I must jump into this flame, I must enjoy this beautiful light. So not having deep understanding of this flame, not having understood the real nature of this flame, this innocent grasshopper, this innocent insects around this lamp, they will jump into the flame. What will happen? Definitely these insects, grasshoppers, will die. So similarly, this grasshopper never hope that this bright beautiful flame will blame him to and cause him to death. He didn't have this idea. But the end result, the repercussion of jumping into this flame was he was burnt and he will die. So similarly, we love, we attach, we are obsessed, we want this kind of relationships, all that, in order to make us happy. But when the things are getting changed, when the things are getting alternated, getting changed continuously, what we prepared and what we like, so what we fascinated so much, will not be the same. So then the disappointment, then the sadness, then the all this come. So Buddha said there are two kinds of search in Arya Pariyesana Sutta. One is called noble search. What is the other one? Other one is called ignoble search. So here someone who is subject to himself, subject to being subject to birth, he seeks what is also subject to birth. Here also someone being himself subject to aging, old age, he also seek something subject to old age. Here something subject to sickness, here again that person search something subject to sickness. Something subject to death, here again we search something subject to sorrow, lamentation, defilements. So these are the noble, ignoble search, the ordinary day-to-day unenlightened people are searching this kind of search, which will not give permanent satisfaction, permanent happiness, permanent solution for our problems. But Buddha himself explained there's a noble, very deep understanding, deep search, which will bring us inner peace, happiness, which is not based on cause and conditions. So, Buddha says, this unborn, supreme happiness, security, is the security we gain from being non-bonded, unattached, being not subject to birth and death. So this kind of understanding will come when we develop this penetrative insight wisdom, when we meditate about the true nature of our body, true nature of our beloved ones. So Buddha said, and also in the person who is searching the right understanding, right view, also knows that jara maranam pachana, marana, the death. Normally death is something we don't like to talk with, normally it's something we don't like to analyze and understand. No matter how we like or not, it is inevitable, unescapable part of our life. This is a reality we need to face. So we are subject to this nature. There was in India, near Himalayan area, once there was a pious couple in India, Himalayan Pradesh, called Sujata and Anand. They were very beloved, loving couple, and they rear children, and they were very happy. They were farming and supportive each other. Children support them. But as the passage of time, Anand, the husband and wife, both became old. And one evening, when the sun was setting, his health deteriorated so harshly that Sujata felt that the time with the husband is going to come to an end. So she tried to give him good food and make him happy and bring the memories, good memories. They were happy together, and finally he has to left. And Sujata was so heartbroken, and she was crying, and she was so unhappy that her husband left her before she dies, and she was alone. And the neighbors, all that came and discussed about his good qualities. But gradually, Sujata began to, she was learned Dhamma from monks, and she understood the nature of the life. So she began to reflect that yankinchi samudaya dhammang sabbhantan nirodha dhammang, whatever arising from causes and conditions, that is subject to decay and die. So this reflection gave her strength, inner strength, to face this the loss of her husband. So similarly, when in our day-to-day life, we need to reflect that someone who are dear and near to us, very beloved to us, and sharing happiness and sadness with us in our life. They are also subject to change, subject to decay, subject to old age, subject to sickness. This is the true nature of our. Nobody can take our suffering. Nobody can come and help us to take our pain and share our pain. They can maybe verbally, but in actual fact, whatever happening inside your body, whatever happening inside your organs, nobody have control of it. So we have to bear the pain, we have to bear all the consequences arising from our sicknesses and old age. Nobody can. Maybe somebody can come and walk us, but help us to walk, but we have to walk ourselves. If our knees are not strong enough, nobody can help. Maybe wheelchair, whatever, but internally, whatever suffering there, we have to undergo. So therefore, these reflections that we are subject to this, and if we can see in the whole universe that everything is there, is subject to old age, sickness and decay. I am also have not exceeded this nature, and my beloved one also have not exceeded this nature. If you reflect this way, we can see the impermanence nature of life, we can see the true nature of life. That will enhance, that will develop, that reflection will develop our right view. Right view will not come automatically. We need to develop, we need to reflect, we need to analyze true nature, then only right understand began to cultivate. We can cultivate right understanding, and we can develop it and up to the level where there is no more rebirth, where there is no the craving. We can cut off for all the bondages we are having in our life. We can cut off them with the true reflection, with the true right understanding. So dear friends, in Dhamma today we discussed the fourth section of Samma Ditti Sutta. We try to understand the true nature of life, two aspects of our life, the old age and the death. If we can reflect about this inevitable truth, inescapable truth, we can realize the ultimate truth. May the Buddha, Dhamma and Sangha bless you and guide you and protect you.